How many rackets have you broken in your career?
Probably a couple, 1,000 maybe.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, probably dead serious, yeah.
Like counting for your entire life is what you're saying? Or your professional career?
Professional career would be a couple hundred.
Okay.
Yeah. The real work was done before I got on TV.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm actually more controlled now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
You do understand some people would find that surprising.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
So who in your life is there to kind of tell you, hey, man, you know, your anger kind of gets the better of you from time to time?
Well, everyone, the public, social media, people don't hold back on that front. But you know, I was always scared of my dad when I was growing up playing. I knew if I broke a racket or came back with a scratch on it, I was in for it. I used to just hide the rackets that were damaged.
Is that right?
Yeah, and then obviously it didn't work because then I became trigger happy, and with my rackets and just. Look, last year I had the best year of my career, and I barely broke one. So I mean, I guess there's some correlation between that.
That makes sense, though, doesn't it? I mean,
that's the balance. Obviously found the balance.
How did you find that?
Well, I was winning more often than losing, but I guess I just bought into having a better mentality and understanding that tennis is so up and down. You know, being on the tour for the whole year was incredibly hard, and I just knew I had to manage my emotions better, and that's what I did. Okay, and so how do you do that? Do you meditate?
Breathe. Do you meditate?
Not capable of meditating, unfortunately. Very not a great person to concentrate with.
Okay,
but yeah, just breathing and, my team. I traveled with my team full time last year. And
who's on your team?
My girlfriend, Costine, my
There's
best friend / agent, Daniel Horsfall, and my physio, Will. He's not with me at the moment, but he was with me full time. And yeah, they just helped me. I guess I lean on them a lot more and yeah, just had a great year. Okay. And so what would you say to those who look at your game, Nick Kyrgios, and say you self-destruct in the moments when, it gets particularly tough? What do you say to that? Yeah, I mean, look, at times I've definitely, struggled to keep my emotions intact. But tennis is one of the, hardest sports in the world. You travel week to week in different country, different time zone, different diet. And it's an incredibly tedious sport. You have to be incredibly patient. So I'm actually one of the most patient people ever because it's impossible to have this much success in tennis without being patient. So there have been times where I feel like I've got it right. I've got it right most of the time. And then those small select times, I've got to do a better job. But look, there's been a few people that have beaten Djokovic, Federer, and Nadal over and over again. So there's a large crop of us. Of course. So what do you mean by tedious? What do you mean by that? Well, every session, you're doing the same thing. You're out there on your own. You got no one else to go to. You can't sub yourself out when you're not feeling good. Right. There's nowhere to hide. And it's just, you're just hitting a small ball over the net. That's it. And doing it over and over again. I probably hit, God knows how many tennis balls I've hit in my life. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so that's the tedium. Yeah. Because, the other way to look at it is that's the hard work that needs to be put into the game. Yep. And so if you view the hard work as something that's tedious, that would be, I would imagine, something that I enjoyed it. Against each other. I enjoyed it. Every time I came out on the court, I wasn't thinking of it being, here we go again. Mm-hmm. But to try and articulate it in a way for someone else that doesn't play tennis, it's, some people might find it boring after a while. Some matches go for 4 or 5 hours, where other sports, you know exactly how long the match is going to be, and then the whistle blows. With tennis, it could be an hour and a half, or it could be 5 hours. How do you prepare for it? So you lose focus? Is that what you're saying? Like around hour 4? What are you thinking? Like you'd rather be Netflix and chilling or something like that? Or like what? I mean, what pops in your head? You know what I mean? Yeah, my 5-set record is really good. I mean, the longer the match goes, I feel like I have more time to kind of figure it out. But yeah, tennis is a tough one. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.